What's up, people? What's up? Oh my goodness. We're here back on LMP because it's updated for 1.9, and today we're going to do some aircraft that are going to be air powered, that are going to be replicas of Air Force aircraft that are air powered. If that wasn't confusing enough. Let's go and turn this on here. Stream here. VC1. Alright. And we are live on both places. What's up, Amzo? And since you are the first one and you've commented first, we're going to go ahead and add you in as a Kerbal to our new collection of Kerbals here. Make sure you get the whole capitalization right here. Okay, we're gonna knock it. Bravery and a veteran BA. Well, I should have hit mail, but I don't know. I just left it as it was. Oh, I am fantastic. I am hanging in there, doing fairly well. Oh man, I've been sick on and off, so I may sound a little rough today, but I believe I can make it through today. So, through the stream, I should say, rather. What we're going to do first, of course, we're going to have to go for my favorite aircraft, which is going to be, well, one of my favorite aircraft, which is the Thunderbolt. So, we're going to go ahead and try to do that real quick as a warm-up run and see if we can make an F-35. I may be able to do one. What's up, Kyle? I have done an F-35 historically, and I don't know if it's gonna get off the ground, because that's gonna be a lot of intake air. That's a lot of intake air. It's gonna take so much intake air. But it is feasible. It is indeed feasible. Let's see. So let's do a warm-up first, and then let's take a look at the F-35. I don't think it's going to lift off with the intake air, because it's not. It takes a lot to get that off the ground, and it takes so much. So we may have to resort to using liquids to do that part. We will see. And let's go ahead and get this all done here. I'm just gonna do this from memory real quick. I have way too many intakes on this right now. And I know I have too many intakes. That's a lot better. Yeah, this one's going to be the A-10. You can usually tell, like, by the first glance on an A-10. It's really quick. You know what? Let me go ahead and do my wings the way I like to do my wings here for the A-10. Alright, and let's do it like that. Yes. Alright. Amir, what's up, man? It's been a while. How you been? Come on, just a little bit more. I just needed a tinge more. There we go, kind of. That'll work that's a taint enough. I am hanging in there, Amir. It's been an interesting week. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm not feeling fully well, but I am alive. Real life has definitely been too much real life right now. Alright, let me not rotate that until I need to. Alright, so I just need to put one of these son of a guns on. A puppy that oh, you gotta send pictures of the puppy. I love puppies. Puppies, I love. Let's get this other air intake on here. And this is where the interesting stuff begins, because I don't think they've fixed this yet. That being said, we're going to use this intake as our propulsion. You're probably seeing a lot of crafts with this right now, because basically this is a really nice little oops that's been left in the game at the moment. And so it's great. Alright, Cal, thanks for stopping by. I actually was going to play Project Gorgon this stream, but decided, you know what, I'll just play KSP again and do some airplane stuff. That looks good. I think that looks really good. And we have more than enough intake air to actually make this work. Yeah, this one's going to be the air. It's going to be the airplane intake, the drain valve A-10. That's what makes the drain valve so much fun. Is just it's so much fun to see what you can get away with. That is way too wide, but we'll have to knock it down a little bit here. And then slide this down ever so slightly. I may build way too many of these. It's like a good little test run to see how well the game's running for me, is to build an A-10 and see if everything's working properly. If everything is, then it should fly without any problem. If there's any physics, any aerodynamic issues, you'll see it in a heartbeat with this thing. I really wish they just flattened this one out. They'd have another flat one instead of having like a series of angled ones that I don't really want, because then I have to do something like this, and I just don't want to do that, but I will because it's what we have. Alright, looking good. This is all going to be, I could probably get away. Well, if I do that, then I'm gonna have to rebalance this dang thing. Okay, let's just go with this. It should fly, should always fly without any trouble. Less parts. I have the part restriction still on this craft, and that brings me down to, I'm already at 82 parts, and I have a 200 part limit I set on the server. So I am the only African who plays KSP in Mauritania. Wow, really? That is interesting. That is interesting. I'd like to see more people play. I'd like to see, you know, not just, I'd like to see more women actually playing this game. I think maybe that's going to happen with KSP 2, or streamers, I should say, streamers playing this game. And Lord knows I'm not going to approach them and ask them to play again, because I got not told off, but basically like, why are you on our forum told when I was like, hey, you know, anyone here interested in playing KSP, you know, if you're interested, you know, I'll help get you you know, up and running on this. I'll show you some videos, Scott Manley videos, kind of get you going, basically. And I was like not only shut down, I think it was like a Reddit or something. I was not only shut down, it was kind of like a "why are you here" thing. I'm like, dang man, that's harsh, bro. Here I am. I'm just trying. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I figured it'll be cool, make some more, be a role model for those future women aerospace engineers. That'll be really freaking cool. So, I was like, you know what, I'm good. I'm not doing that again. That was my lesson learned. Okay. I can hear KSP. You can hear it? Do I have my audio on for KSP? I don't think I do. I don't think I have any music playing for KSP. I'm about to say I can't say. You know what's funny? You know what's funny is I actually am like 2 hours away from 7,000 hours in KSP. Well, it wasn't just women. It was actually a what was it? It was like a STEM. It was like a science streamer thing. Um, I forgot which one it was, but it was basically for like the science minded individuals, which I thought would be really cool. And ooh, I got burned on that one. I was like, dang, I was thinking I was being really really cool about it, but I guess I wasn't supposed to be there or for something like that. uh, that's just how things are sometimes. Yeah, it's kind of like, what? Go ahead, do your thing. I was just offering. I even offered to buy the game. I'm like, you know what? Just because we need more, and I'd like to see that, I was offering to buy the game so that someone could try it. They didn't have to play, just try it and see if it's something they'd be interested in. Anyone, I just a woman of science into the game, and that would, to me, that's really awesome if someone's willing to be that role model. I can't be that role model. I am not an aerospace engineer or have the accolades or ability to teach anyone how to do this stuff. Not with my grasp on it. All right, so we have this going. So what we need to do now is, this is where I actually use the robotics, because this is the only way to really get that throttle going on here. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a lot of ego on their behalf, the ones that were insulted. But for the ones that were kind of like, no thank you, it's really cool, but it's just not for us. You know what? Thank you to those ones. But for the ones that were like, why are you here? That's kind of rude. Even if even I mean, don't I don't take the game super seriously. It can be fun, but whatever. My A-10 Thunder Fart is gonna fly regardless today. This is why they wouldn't want to stream with me. I wouldn't force anyone to do that, because I just totally named it an A-10 Thunder Fart. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's like, be open minded to when someone's they're not just throwing you any. I'm not just saying, hey, come play the game. Look at me, male chauvinist. Me man, me show you how to do aerospace. I'm like, look, dude, I am not the smartest person, and I'd like to see smarter people, especially women of STEM, in this, showing the future women aerospace engineers or whatever, astro engineers, astrophysicists, showing them these things, and that would be amazing because I don't have the mental ability to do that. What's up, Edward? We're just shooting the crap as I get the last of this going. Alright, so basically what we're doing is we're building replica aircraft using drain valves is our goal for the day. That is basically the goal. Replica aircraft with drain valves. So first things first is to make sure everything's working right. We're building the Thunderbolt. Or is it really called that? We're building the Thunderfart. Does submarines count? Well, in a game where you're not supposed to be building submarines, I guess not. But yes, I do have my submarine mod, and I happen to love it. Alright, here we go. Oh, I forgot. I need to activate the dang things. So what I found with these is that you don't want to use toggle. There must be someone doing some delivery. You don't want to use toggle for these. The reason I say you don't want to use toggle is because when you get into the upper atmosphere or you're high flying, you're doing something crazy, and you're going hyper fast and one turns off. Well, now you hit toggle, it's going to toggle it on and the other one's off, and it's going to throw you into a flat spin, which is what happened to my SSTO, which I was really upset about. It took a long time to get it that bloody high. So what you want to do is you want to hit drain for action group 1 and stop draining for action group 2. It works way better because then you can just turn everything off and then turn it back on and then off to the races. You know, I really have a lot more ideas for Moist, but I am taking a slight break from those ideas because I'm adding in, I have some more propellers I wanted to add in, and I have some more, I don't know, I have a lot of things. But the problem is that when you get underwater, it's like, okay, you know, basically it's the same thing. There's nothing really going on underwater. Okay, I guess it's still expelling. Oh, I got drain rate 1. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We should be full. Oh no, we're not. Son of a... Alright, so you know what I did wrong there? I forgot. I'm having a rough day already. I forgot this. I need to open editor, and I need to just do this and set this all the way up to there. And that's all I needed to do, and I didn't do it. But I have been trying to see what else I can do with the rotors, because I want some high-speed rotors. So I'm looking at building some high-speed gears. So when I was looking at that, I just don't know if anyone would be really interested in a mod like that just adds in gears. Because to me, I could find 101 uses for that. And hey, look, it's me. It's me, the Thunderfart. Right in front of me. And that's probably not good, because now I got to go around it. Oh, God. Do I have the room? Okay. There goes me. Okay. CCAN killed my KSP. What? Haven't had aim, camera, or auto strut tools working so long. Really? My auto strut's been working just fine. Why is my drain rate still at 0? We're gonna have to abort this liftoff. Okay, we barely made that. Okay. What I think happened here is that it didn't save. Yeah, it nuked it all. Okay. Okay. So I guess on the server, yeah, on the server, yeah, yeah. I was Mr. T. I was about to do it. I was about to do it. I was going on there to really just to create. You know what? Let's just set these all to 20. Well, yeah. Sometimes I've noticed it does not always retain that setting on that part. So that's okay. We'll just go full power. How come no mods in KSP folder, huh? Delete mods and reinstall. No, no, never delete mods. Never ever delete mods. Keep all the mods forever. Alright, here we go. This time we will be successful. This time we shall fly. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm not too close. Is anyone else getting frame rate drops when you get near the coastline now? I was actually doing really well for frame rates, and all of a sudden it frame rate drops when I get right there. Yeah, it's got some hecka torque on there. It's got some mecha torque on there. You see what I did there? I do believe they will fix it in 1.191 because as you can see, this is too powerful. It's way too powerful, and it's ridiculous how powerful it is, especially since you can get up all the way to the upper atmosphere with only intake air, and then you can set your second stage off and fire a rocket all the way into orbit, and it is so easy. It's stupid. It's ridiculously easy. And I mean, look at this. My A-10 is going to be reaching Mach 1, and that is just in the lower atmosphere. This drag is what's stopping me. So if I start going upwards where the drag is less, then you will see really quickly what's going to happen. The drag's going to start to go away, and the speed's going to start to increase. And it just keeps going. You can go faster until you reach the limit of your craft. Mostly my crafts overheat before they reach any of their limitations. So look at this. We have a A-10 going Mach 1. And look at the drag starting to diminish. So once we get to this upper atmosphere, let's see how fast this A-10 will go. It is a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. But the problem is, it is also super hacky cheaty. So you'll see right here our drags diminishing rapidly. We're going to probably get this A-10 to about Mach 3. Yeah, oh, encoder overloaded. Why is my encoder overloaded? Yeah, I see it now. Let's see. Let's set this to 3,000. Okay, maybe that might help out a little bit. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't supposed to be able to fly an intake air-powered A-10 at Mach 3, coming up on Mach 4. That shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be able to do that, but here we are doing it. So it is quite possible to take almost any aircraft in the game right now to almost Mach 4 in the upper atmosphere and just cruise on it. And the game just lets it chill. I mean, look, we're at Mach 4. Mach 4 and still accelerating. That's the thing. We're still accelerating. .5. This thing is ridiculous. So, yeah, I would expect them to actually remove this because it's way too much. And we're at 4.7 right now. We're going to reach almost Mach 5. What's up, Doom Yoda? We're going to press it. We're going to press it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me 5.0. Give me that sweet 5.0. I'm fighting the airplane now. How's my weekend going so far? My weekend's been going pretty sweet. I mean, we have our A-10 almost going Mach 5. There it is, Mach 5. Yes! Oh, we have a Mach 5 A-10. Ooh, my God. That's when you have it. When you need Bert on a hurry, boy. Oh, my God. 5.5, 5.6, 5.06. And we're almost to the other continent. That is a quick trip. Go, keep it Mach 10. I don't know if we're going to hit Mach 10. We're starting to have some valves turning off. You can see here some valves are actually turned off, which is causing us to go off balance a little bit. But imagine this being like real life. Like if Tata Motors decided, screw it, we're gonna make intakes, we're gonna make drain valves for compressed air aircraft, and let's see what we can do. And somehow they managed to make this happen, and they were like, boom, hi, check this out, you want to go Mach 5? And the governments were like, yes. So next thing you know, we have like compressed air Mach 5, 6, 7 aircraft. Of course, none of this is feasible. I don't know how they would make that happen. There's so much that I cannot fathom would happen. But yes, it would be insane. Now I wonder if you can keep atmospheric communication planes in a new pod command. You know what I would really like is I want some more cockpits. I want some more Mach 1 cockpits. I feel like we're kind of lacking. I've actually been working on an engine to add to Pure. I'm starting to design engines from the ones that I saw over in what's it called, Elite Dangerous. And so that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm building those Elite Dangerous engines. But yeah, here we are. We are at the other continent. And dudes, that was like 8 minutes. An 8-minute flight. Imagine having that available. You'd be just insane right now. That would be amazing. So let's dive her on down because she's not very stable at this altitude. There we go. Everything's kicked back on. See, the A-10 works a lot better with this because the wingspan is so huge on it. So we have enough lift to compensate for the offset in case some of these intakes drop off, like they're going to, some of these drain valves. So once you have that, take that into account, you can actually come in here and fly really well. You could even put some retros on here, but I'm not sure how well theirs are going to do, man. So let's see if we can come in here and do a landing somewhere. Actually, I want to see if I can land on the water and if it will let me then lift off the water. So let's try that. We're going to try a water landing on an A-10. Poof. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep all the aerodynamic effects on. It's like an A-10 U2. All right, if we can land on the water and then lift off the water, then this is going to be an amazing aircraft that's going to change everything. First things first, I need to land on the water somehow without dying. So we're going to come in steep, we're going to flatten out, we're going to drain all of our speed, and we're going to hope that this works out. All right, here we go. Ready for flare. Doing the Rick Flair. Keeping that nose down. Ready for the second one in a few seconds here. Whoa, that was so bloody close. Okay. And now I should start coming down. I just want to get it before I stall out. Alright, that should be survivable easily. Look at how slow it's flying. That is a beautiful stall speed. I am seeing my Kerbal is heated up though. There we go. Alright, because I haven't seen this in a while, I want to see it. I want to see if my Kerbal's heating up. I can't tell. I think it's his suit. I don't want to let go of the craft because it's going to disappear. Alright, here we go. Is it? What is causing this thing to drop today? Let me see. Alright, let me close that. Close this, close this. Close this. Oh. This should be fine. Let's check Task Manager. Why am I at so high of a percentage on my graphics card? That's interesting. All right. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get off the ground. Yeah, this is really weird. It's really, really weird. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Just came back to normal. I just set it to 2500. All right. Let's see if I can get off the ground, off the water, even. Oh crap! Ooh, that's not good. It's about the submarine. I need that to gently raise up, not. Oh, it's the water. Ah, water effects. All right, here we go. I would have to angle these downwards. Oh! Oh my god! Alright, water is a no-go. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. The water is horrendous. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's recover vessel. That was terrible. Yeah, that was the water effects. I don't know how to get rid of that. I remember seeing that happen before. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Let me know if that's any better. No, seems to be overloaded again. That's interesting. I'm going to have to see what is going on with this thing. It is getting overloaded really quickly. Let's go in here and let's go to the main menu. You know what I think it is? I bet you with some of these new settings I have in here. Alright, let's take a look at some of these new graphic settings. I bet you it's something that I tweaked in here. So let's go to graphics, and terrain is set to there. Render quality, let's just set that to good. Texture quality, half res. Let's knock this down half. And we'll apply and accept. Let's see. I wonder if that's what it was. Well, now I have to try it on the server to see if it's resolved now. Let's see. Because I noticed that although for the game in general I was getting like 60 frames per second, suddenly I had noticed a drop. So now we're at 97, 80. It's not so bad. Not so bad. All right. Let's quickly try to... All right. So what aircraft should I try next? I can probably do the F-16. Yeah, I think what it was, I think it was causing my system to hang up a little bit. But I think I have it nailed down. A Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Cessna 172. That's pretty. That's a pretty airplane. All right. I think I can manage that. That's actually pretty simple. I was trying to build a bird at one point, and I could not get the hat right. What was it? What is they were calling it? There was another airplane. What was that? It was a non-military jet. And I forgot what it was called. Was it the Javelin? I think it is the Javelin. Have you seen the Javelin? Have you guys seen the Javelin? It is the... Alright, let's see if I can bring it up. Javelin jet. Alright, so let's bring up the Javelin. The only aircraft that matters, the one capable of reaching altitude of 85,000 feet, the Boss long-range reconnaissance fighter, the the SR-71 Blackbird. We can. Let me bring up a reference point. We could. Let's go. I mean, it's the only airplane that's really supposed to be up there like this. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go. I like that idea of doing that. Let's just go ahead, get that out of the way because we need to have one in there. So a paper airplane. Oh my god, I totally have done that before. Don't get me wrong. I have built an airplane using the wings as paper. We will do a paper airplane next. They actually fly in Kerbal Space Program. They fly pretty well in Kerbal Space Program. I think my dog's getting everyone hype again. I love it when she does that because it's always at the worst possible time. It's like, all right, let's go ahead and stream. She's like, roof. Everybody get hype. The server name is World of Kerbal. All right. So my thing is, I love this airplane, but the front nose of it is always. Can you think of anything to launch launch a glider from an aircraft carrier? A rocket. Think of anything to launch a glider from an aircraft carrier. I mean, you should be able to use the catapult systems to launch a glider. Well, I think the requirement of keeping things in one piece should always be a requirement. even though it's not always my requirement in the game. Trying to see if I can cheat the nose a little bit here. Can I cheat the nose? I cannot cheat the nose like that. That looks horrible. Ugh. Oh, why have I never used this? Wow. How I want to make a catapult for a plane. Well, there are some ways. There are some ways. But it is nothing that's pretty. There it goes. That took me a while to get that situated. Oh my god. No, this one. Thank you. Alright, so we need drag that one out. Drag this one in. Slide it down. Almost there. We're so bloody close. Even though that nose is still not right. That is an awesome nose tip though. Alright. I am not getting the swing of that right now. Yeah, I could use the wing strakes. I was trying to round it out a bit more so it's like a nice gentle curve. But there is nothing in here that gently curves. And it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. Why nothing gently curves? I'm going to have to make my own gentle effing curves. I can do this without getting super frustrated. I can do this. Oh my god, I totally pressed 2. Alright, there we go. Okay. So let's do like this. And that's almost it. You see how what I'm talking about? I wanted to have that curve in there. You made a flying tube. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I think I know the one you're talking about. Alright. Bring that together like so. Go out like that. Now I just need to drag all this in. And now I have a nice gentle curve. Gentle curve. Okay. Flickering monstrosity. Okay. I think I can do this with just one and seal that hole up there. I can't leave that hole there. It's going to annoy me. All right. I guess I can do the same trick like this. I just need a small bloody triangle. Why is it want to do this to me? Why is it want to do this to me? I just need a little something to patch this hole. This little tiny hole. That's all I need. That tiny hole taunts me, and that sounds so wrong. All right. Everything is too big for the tiny hole. You know what? We're just gonna go with the one that doesn't I don't like, and we're just gonna say screw it. It's fine because this is gonna take way too long to mess with, to try to get it exactly the way I want it, and hopefully this won't irk me too much when I'm looking at it. If it's too bad, I'll just put something over top of it. Oh god, the flickering is so horrible. Okay. It drives me nuts. Okay. Stupid tiny holes. Okay, let's get the rest of this airplane built. We're wasting time. Alright, so let's do this. Yeah, it's Z fighting. And it's also super annoying. And I hate the Z fighting, but I don't have tweak scale installed, so there's nothing I can really do about that at the current moment. So I'm just going to have to roll with it for right now and let it just irk me. But yes, it is Z fighting, and I found my own ways to get around Z fighting by just offsetting one part just barely below the other, like that, and that will remove all your Z fighting. It's fine, but it's just so bad when you look at it. Sometimes it's just like, work. It's all right. I can do this. I am not going to go ballistic on it. All right. This is going to be hell to balance out. Maybe not. I take that back. I take everything I said back. It's going to be fine. Everything's okay. Just calm. Breathe. Alright. Let's get this next part on. It's so floaty. It's going to be so floaty. It's alright. Alright. It's cool. I feel like I want to slide this one back, though. Which is going to cause that. So, there. There you go. Z fighting is handled. It doesn't take very much. The texture just has to be slightly under the skin of the other one. Z fighting, gone. Does not matter anymore. Alright, so let's finish off these wings. We're going to take some of these. Oh my god, I'm struggling so hard with this location thing today. Okay, none of this. I'm actually going to slide this one up. And this way, I can put one back here. And then take my intakes, which are here. I feel like these should be an engine right now. Alright, so drain mode is vessel. Drain rates here. That is a lot of intercoolers. Yes. Because we're going to need every last one of these son of a guns. If we're going to be going high into the atmosphere and we're going to be thinking about maintaining a high altitude, we're going to need a lot of intercoolers because that is our main resource right now. We are not using engines. These drain valves are our main resource, our main thrust, and the intakes are our main resource for the engines, the intake, the exhaust valves. So it's basically adding on fuel intakes, which is a hilarious way of thinking of it. It's so bad. All right, let's get the rest of this thing built. Alright, so the rear of this thing is just basically a small angle backwards. Let's take this one off. Let's put this one on. And which one should we use back here? I think that's too deep. And now let's go here and let's gently nudge this down. That'll work. The needle for one of them to provide more air. Yeah, I want this thing to be basically, when it's flying, it's going to be it's not about it being cool. It's just about having as much intake in the upper atmosphere as possible, because otherwise you fall down, go boom. And that's not a great thing to do on an airplane. Okay, so yeah, this is all way too far forward. This basically needs to be at the very back. And this needs to be a third one here. Glide down, go boom. Either way, go boom. Not good. Boom, not good. Alright, so I'm going to take this all back. I should have a small pin nose out in the back there. So all this is too excessive. Should have that. These need to be almost equal with those. And this now can slide. Ah! This now can slide out of it. Pardon my yelling. That was like super annoying for some reason. Only thing that's bothering me right now is this curve right here. It's like super annoying to me. So we're going to try to really quickly to fix this. And a little bit here, a little bit here. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better on that nose. Okay. So now we just need to finish the wing tip out here. And the rear wing. All right. So now we just need to put a... I think this should be able to suffice back here. That looks okay. Part of me actually doesn't like that. So I'm trying to cover it up a little bit. But I'm finding it really hard to find a part that's going to cover that. Okay, so maybe we can just go like this. Hey, there we go. That'll work. I'll take that. Okay. Instead of instead of Mach, we need to measure warp. Hopefully we're not going. If we're going warp, we're gonna have some problems. We're gonna have some serious problems. Okay, we need to now also add these on here. And now let's finish out our inner wing. All right. All right, fine. I will have to tweak that wing ever so slightly to make that look better. Okay. Let's go ahead and +3, +4, +17. Yes. Yes. It was meant to take a leak. Alright. This is easy part right here. Alright. And just a smidge on there. Okay. Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. It's getting there. Okay. I like. Okay. That's not far enough up. So what I can do here is take maybe this, put that there. Perfect. Because since we're not going to have power generation, we're going to have that. Literally the sexiest thing ever. Nice. Alright. This is what takes me so long with my airplanes, man. I am so particular with their builds sometimes. Sometimes I'm just like, whatever, throw it together, let's see it flying. Other times I'm like, this has to be perfect. And my brain does not accept anything else. And so you end up doing these paneling things like this. And sliding things like this. All right, so let's try one last go at this part. Yay! That looks freaking hot. Ooh. Okay, I like this. It took a bit of work, but it's coming out nice. We're actually going to give it some additional control back here too. Ooh, man. Oh! Oh, I'm loving that one. I'm loving that one. Alright, let's bring this up. And let's do this. I need to get up here for this one to make sure I'm going the right distance here. All right. Showing the airplane. What? What? Alright, let's make sure all this is shored up here. Dude's ridiculous. Oh my god. I know I shouldn't need any more pitch, but I'm going to leave it on that outside anyway. You know what? No. I'm going to take that off. It's just going to be roll. Alright. That one's good. This one's good. Let's get our nose. Make sure our nose is good. I think we're about ready to take this thing flying, man. Alright, so let's put our gear. Alright, let's balance our gear out here. Alright, and let's slide this up. Alright, balanced out. I'm gonna put some air brakes on this thing in case I decide to land it, because this thing's gonna be stupid. Stupidly floaty. Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Full brakes on the rear. Oh man. Oh. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get the rest of this done. Oh man, that is beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these mapped. 3. Drain, drain. Floaty is good until you're going for a nice floaty landing. When you're going for a landing and it's too floaty and you miss the runway and you hit the mountains because the bloody thing doesn't want to come down. That's bad. That's bad. Alright. All those are set. Let's get these. All these are already set to 20. Okay. Good. I used to really like my crafts floaty. And I used to also put my nose wheel a lot higher because I'm used to building World War II planes. But once I started building futuristic planes or whatever, it's all about when you hit the ground, you want it to suction down to the ground. Otherwise, it will just keep floating. And then you have to worry about breaking way out in the distance. Ooh, oh God, oh God, oh God. That was really bouncy. I didn't like that. All right, here we go. Runway's clear for liftoff. All right, fire it up. Oh, up we go. Oh, it's super light. Oh my God, it's so super light. Alright, let's see what speed we get before our wings start popping. Here's the flying tube. Oh, the flying tube's getting left behind. Your flying tube's getting left behind. Approaching Mach 1. It's catching. It's like it catches and then it falls behind. Oh, it's catching up. It's catching up. It's catching up. All right. We're about to get some speed. Now we're about to get some speeds. We're coming up on the less draggy area. So let's go ahead and punch it, hopefully, and leave things behind. We should be coming into visual range here soon with Soul. There it is. I hear the engine kicking on. There goes Soul. And we're still slowly gaining speed. Hey, less draggy. All right. Come on, airplane. This one's a lot heavier. I might need more intakes. Think I might need more intakes or drain valves. Methinks we don't have enough. Alright, well that's easy enough to rectify. Let's go ahead, add some drain valves. And, well, I don't know. We are starting to make it there. What I would love to, well, actually, that's a good question. What would you guys want to see? Because we're in 1.9 right now. What would you guys want to see for 2.0 for Kerbal Space Program? My brain is all over the place on this one. I would love to see so many different things, but I just don't know where my brain will end up taking me. I would love to see some amazing things hit us for 2.0. Underwater parts, that's it. Only I would love for them to add some stock underwater base components. That would be awesome. But I'm thinking, if they're going to do parts, what are we going to do for this? I would love to see some stuff. Stock clouds. Hey, extendable service bays. That's very viable, believe it or not. I actually think I might be able to pull that off myself. I would love to see more Mark 1 and Mark 2 parts. Hey, now our speed's getting up there. It took us a while to get up here, but now we're up here. A flying tube broke apart. Too much speed. Yep. And you see, this is the thing about the drain valves. It's kind of like the new air-based ion engine. It just takes a little bit of time, but after a while, it gets there, and then you're screaming across the sky. More spaceplane parts, yeah. That would be nice. It seems like we're kind of lacking. I would like to see procedural parts. I think that's where I think I'm at. I'd like to see procedural things being added into the game. All right, let's flatten this bird out and let her just start to scream. Yeah, a wing connector. Yes, the procedural parts, I think, in my opinion, need to happen. See, it's not so bad. It took us a while to get up here. It took us a while to get up to speed. But once we're in the air, up in the upper atmosphere where the drag's not as bad, less draggy. We are actually jetting through this now. But yeah, I would love to see procedural parts and tweak skill actually make their way into the game. That would be awesome to have tweak scale and procedural parts as a stock part of the game. All right, we got Mach 3. Shooting for Mach 4. Just trying to keep it right going straight. I don't want to be going up anymore. There we go. Oh, I would love to see an official Luna multiplayer. If they were able to say, hey, we just took our time, we rebuilt, we added in the proper flags. Luna multiplayer can now hook in properly. Oh my god. Game over, man. You might as well hang up any other game out there. If they actually re-rigged the game to be able to work with Luna multiplayer. Oh, we're at Mach 5, fools. Then this thing is still accelerating fast. Holy crap. Uh-oh. We're at 1600. Uh-oh. Yeah, dang. Oh my God, we're almost at 1700 meters per. We're at 1700 meters per second. Holy crap! Trevor Phillips from GTA. Oh my God, we're almost at Mach 6. We're almost at Mach 6. We got Mach 6. We got Mach 6. Holy crap! What? Oh my God. Dude, this thing is moving. 1900. Oh my God, if we can break 2000, that would be epic. Oh, come on. 1999, 2000 meters per second. It does take some time to accelerate. Holy crap, that thing is fast. Must forget about catching that one, dude. I know, look at our periapsis. It's already at 162. But we're getting off balance because our intakes are starting to fail. Alright. Hold me prograde. Okay, okay, maybe not like that. Not like that. Don't do that. Oh my God, that's super fast though. Yeah. We don't have enough atmosphere up here to really get some good maneuvers in. We are currently at 2500. Ooh. Come on, girl. Hold it together. I have too many on one side that are failing. There we go. Okay, got it back. Alright, alright. Oh my God. That is terrifying when it starts to fail like that. Okay. That's why you don't want to have toggle on, so you can activate and deactivate. Where are we? Oh my God. We are like a third of the way. Dudes, this thing is official. This thing is official. This is an official. Oh my God. This thing is nasty. Exactly. It's basically flaming out. We just don't have enough fuel, not enough intake in there for it to actually maintain. So you'll start to have some start to pop off. When that happens, you're in a bit of trouble because you need to get down without losing without losing stability. So when that happens, yeah, there we go. You see, I'm floating too high. That's all. It gets a little scary, but man, you could really get some good speeds. But if you can really hang in that 20,000 zone, then you should be okay. Like right there. If you can hang in that 20,000 zone, then you should have enough to pour on the speed. Because look at where we're at. Dude. That is almost a quarter of the way around Kerbin. And it's only been 14 minutes. That is a fast bird. Okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, you have to balance out how much drag and how in your intake air. So basically, around 20,000, I found that's where you're gonna reach that dead zone for drag, but it's also going to be your upper for your intake air to really be hyper efficient with your intake air. So once you start going beyond or too high, if you go to 21, 22, you're going to be right in there. Well, this is the fastest stock cheat Blackbird. It definitely is a bit cheat. I mean, you're talking about super light, almost no air, almost no fuel. There's no weighted fuel in here. It's just intake air. So it is super cheap, but bad arse. And that is awesome to actually see the ground go across that fast. That is awesome. That's how I know you know you're going fast. Mach 6.1. That is fast. All right. Oh man, that makes me feel good. That's a good feeling with that design. I almost took this thing back to the runway because I was like, I almost took it back to the hangar because I felt like it was accelerating too slow to actually be viable. But it's just got enough lift to make this work. Dude, we're at Mach 6.3. Mach 6.3, almost 6.4. That's how fast we're going right now. Is there liquid fuel? No liquid fuel. Mach 6.4. Dude. Why so many engine coolers? Because that's our intake air. And they also have a little bit of storage for intake air. Yeah, things are going red. As long as I don't stay too long at that speed, I'm fine. We're almost at Mach 6.5. I think we may be at the speeds to where the upper atmosphere is still going to burn us up. This is the new glitch, Philip. This is using drain valves to push this SR-71 to these speeds at this height. Mach 6.75. Oh my god. Dude, if this is it, I want to see if it hits Mach 7. If I can get Mach 7, then I'm happy. And that's just by skating here. Just by skating in this upper atmosphere. Come on, girl. You can hold it together. Hold it together. Mach 7. Ah! We've gotten Mach 7. We're over Mach 7. Mach 7 point. Oh my god. We're still cruising. This is... It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh my god. $7.3, dude. What? What? Oh my god. Oh, we're about to overheat. We're about to overheat. Holy crap, we're about to overheat. But what? The fuck? We're almost at Mach... Come on. I feel like we could get Mach 8. But I'd have to hold it at 23. Come on. I think we may be at our max speed before things are going to go boom. Come on, girl. A little bit more. Alright, I think that was the max speed it's going to give us. Annihilate everything at a 5-kilometer radius. Nice. I'm starting to run out of intake air. Crap. Crap. I have to dive back down. Oh! Oh, dude! Dude, we're going into orbit! Oh my god! Holy crap! What? Oh, we briefly were into orbit. Oh my god! That's what I'm wondering too. Why is it only flame out on one side? Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful. And now it actually isn't actuating properly. It's working as a toggle when I know I did not set that up for a toggle. Oh my god, dude. We almost had an orbit right there just by playing around. And it still has enough to actually get a little something way up here. That is awesome. That is awesome. Dude, that is ridiculously fast and awesome. And we're picking up speed. Oh, we're coming back down too. Okay, never mind. Oh man. Dude, we're are we literally halfway around the globe already? It hasn't even been 30 minutes. Ooh. To power a Saturn V, way too many. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I need to get back down to... I need to get back down to 22, 23, 24. Ooh. And stop pressing that to activate it until I get to about 24. Accidental orbit. Oh my god. Alright, we should be able to kick all of these back on. And now get up a little bit of height. Get some more altitude underneath of us. So we don't get into the friction zone here. That is awesome. An E-prop plane to Duna. You know what I mean, there's only a few places where a plane like this would be really useful. It would be useful on here. I have a prop plane that I sent to Duna, but I didn't really like it. Because the reason I say that is because the wings. I like to have my wings fold back. But when you fold your wings back, well, they become flimsy. Very flimsy. And so I fold them back, and you're talking about a lesser atmosphere, so now they have to be wide, or a lot of lift, and they're flying through, and the whole thing... The fuel you have left on the ground. There you go. Go underwater, no ore, no cheats. What? There are a few times I've run into something like that where a part will just go into the water. Like I took a grip pad. I took a grip pad and a probe core, and I put that on the water, and then I grabbed I used some ore as ballast. And the whole thing floated. And I was so confused. And so it took so much ore for it to actually... Oh, whoops. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Ooh. Whoa. Nose down. Oh my my god. Ooh, no flat spin, please. Okay. That was close. That was way too close. Holy crap. Slight panic. I'm pretty sure it would have disintegrated if it would have gone into a side spin, into a tailspin. It would have just shattered. But it's also very floaty, which is another good thing about it. And I was able, it makes it really easy to recover. Dude, all we have to do is cross this part here. This next continent. Once we cross this next continent, we'll almost be back at Kerbin, at the KSC. You can see what I was going for now, right? I was like, I want to see if I can make it, how long it's going to take me to go around the globe. And I don't think I'll be, maybe I'll land it successfully. We'll see. But I want to see me going all the way around it. No, I was talking about the drain valves. I set my drain valves to a toggle. So I have them, action group 1 is to drain, action group 2 is to stop them. No, not the intakes, the drain valve. Air-powered mini-jet, air-powered mini SR-72, 71. That's an S-72 and an SR-71. Two different aircrafts, one's a chopper. All right, crossing over. Last continent run. SR-69. Nice. All right. So yeah, that's one thing I've noticed is I don't use the toggle, because for a lot of things that you can toggle them on and off, but you don't want to do that with you don't want to do that. Once I get to 25, I lose my intakes. Come on. Come on. Come back on. Come back on. There you go. Yeah, once you get over 25, it doesn't like to do that. So 25 is the highest I can really let it go. And 25 also lets me cool off a little bit. So I do need to do that. Because I have parts here that do not want to cool down. The entire thing is blazing hot. Oh my god. Alright, Edward. Catch you later, man. We're almost there. We're almost halfway across. Oh my god. I think this is probably the fastest I've gone around Kerbin in the atmosphere. Mach 4? No, we're going Mach 6.48. Ooh, that heat there is getting concerning. I'm eyeballing that heat. It is so close to exploding. All right, Amir. Thanks for stopping by. I'll check those puppies out. Love puppy pictures. Oh my god. All right, last hop. Last hop. Last hop. Under an hour around Kerbin. Last hop. There's the ocean. We just got to cross over. Start to get ourselves turned. How'd I get into Kerbal Space Program? Airplanes. I had a friend at one point, and he said, "Hey, you should check out this game, Kerbal Space Program." And I was like, "Well, maybe. I don't know." I was playing World of Warcraft at the time, and he's like, "Well, you can build rockets," and I was like, rockets, cool. And then he was like, "Well, there's also a space plane hangar. You can build airplanes." Well, that's where he caught me because I love building airplanes. So I didn't really have a game. I was just kind of drawing them up myself based on real specs and things like that, and was able to actually, ever able to actually test these things out. And then I get into Kerbal Space Program, and I'm able to do a few things here and there and see how it's going to work. So I was able to do that and actually see some of these designs. Okay, I'm sorry, airplane, we're coming back down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Holy crap. Too high. Too high. Yeah, basically, once they said airplanes, I was in. Do I do RC airplanes? No, I don't. Can I slow down? I want to, but it's not letting me turn these things off. So, this is going to be interesting. There we go. Okay. I have to go into the atmosphere to turn them off. Oh my god. I have to literally go into the atmosphere more to turn all the intake airs on and then turn it off. Okay. I'm just watching my heat. Look at how red everything is right now. All right, I should start to see the KSC here soon. I've almost lost this airplane like 4 or 5 times. But yes, basically it's what happened. They said rockets. I was like, I don't care about rockets. Rockets are cool, but you know, it's a rocket, you know? Yeah. But there's a space plane hangar too. Space plane hangar. And so I grabbed the demo, and next thing you know, it was like that Wednesday I picked up the demo. And then that Friday, I bought the game, and then I've been playing almost every day since I bought the game. I'm pretty sure I am tracked hours probably close to 8,000, but I am Steam tracked hours at about 7,000 hours. I think I'm like 1 hour away from 7,000 hours from 1 hour from 7,000. Just because I like to build airplanes. I sometimes come in here and I build a biplane from World War I and I fly it around for 3 hours because that's my thing. I really enjoy that. So it's literally like a hobby to me. I will design a plane and then come and try to build said plane in the game and see how well it does. We need to start getting over some more. Yeah, and so I spent my first part of the game building airplanes. I actually got a little bored doing that. So then I started building rockets. I managed to get to all the planets, get a lander, a rover, and then return back to Kerbin. And I had fun. And then I started building stations, and I had fun. And then I was like, I want to go back to airplanes. And so I've been building airplanes ever since. I just enjoy airplanes, and I've gotten to a point now to where I could throw together an SSTO that launches a few satellites into orbit, all within a few minutes. But that's just it. It's just it doesn't take very long. And there's the KSC. Hey, under an hour. Intake with drain valves and intake air, under an hour, under 45 minutes to get around Kerbin and back to the KSC. I'm gonna lay off the I'm gonna lay off the throttle a bit here, so I can actually bring this down safely. All right, let's get that out of the way. Holy crap, that was a beautiful flight, dudes. That was a beautiful flight. I actually loved that flight. That was so much fun. I didn't really think I was going to go all the way across the planet, but when I started doing it and I realized how fast it was going, it was like, why not? Let's go for it. All right, here we go. And then we're just going to redirect ourselves here in a few seconds. I still find myself spending hours of hours sitting here building an airplane. I will find myself still doing that. All right, we're lined up. Gears down. Yeah, it's going to be like a long time to fly and not land. That would suck so badly. Uh, 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 uh. Super laggy. Must be loading someone's aircraft. Great. Now I have to land with lag. It's like slow motion landing now. I should have done this single player. Ah! I gotta find out where all this lag is being generated, though. This is getting ridiculous. Alright, girl, come on. Yeah, this is the Luna multiplayer. This is the multiplayer mod. There it goes. Okay, it's gone. Oh my god. I blame Robloxian. He's there somewhere. He did it. Ooh. Nice and gentle. Nice touchdown. Boom! Stuck the landing. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that was like 46 minutes. 46 minutes around the planet. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at everything here. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, my God. That was perfect timing. Perfect time for deleting that one. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. Oh, man. Fastest airspeed. Look at that. 2,340. But we were in orbit for a little bit. And this bird here is beautiful, man. I was expecting this to explode, but it didn't. Oh, that feels good. I don't want to sink just yet. Hold on. Oh, I have to sink. Now I have to sink. Yeah. Oh, my God. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. All right. Oh, I need to figure out what's going on with my computer. So I literally have like 3 minutes left on the stream anyway. So for now, I will go ahead and end the stream, and we will have to pick back up next weekend where we have more time. Sync will bring, if you look over here, this is what you're looking at. So you may have multiple people here flying. This is your synchronization button. You press this and it'll bring you up to sync with everyone else that's in here. So if I press it, now it's daytime because they're here and they're about to fly. So this synchronizes all the different players between one another. So you can actually see other people flying. Are you guys flying? Are you guys about to fly? Let me see. Because if anyone else is about to fly, all right. So Soul's about to fly. So I can go in here real quick, and I can load up an airplane. Okay, you're flying your water plane. All right, I'm about to launch a plane. So this way you can actually see each other flying. And it's actually a lot of fun because you get to experience that. Let's see. That one. Let's bring back out the thunder fart. So this way we can actually see each other flying. So now that we're in sync, we can see each other. Otherwise, we're not going to see each other flying because our times are off. So it's a way for it to come all together. They're not all private servers. My server is actually open to the public. This is my own server that I'm running. And I keep it open to the public because I like for people to be able to jump on and play around. So we can actually go through here, see each other flying, and you see there's Soul. Thank you. I like this A-10. It's very fast. And you see there's another person. This is not just, a bot or something flying. This is actually another person flying. So, yeah. What happens if you sink in the middle of the air? It can work. There's no one I can sync to right now. It does work at times. Sometimes it seems to kind of throw me awry, but well, he's making a boat, so the SR-71 sips coffee. Yeah, it does. It's way faster. So he's playing with the boat. And over here is something. I can't pronounce that. So yeah, you have the ability with Luna multiplayer to actually play along with other people, which can be a lot of fun. And sometimes you'll run into some bugs, sometimes you won't. I mean, the game's not built for multiple players, but this is literally the best it gets for right now. You see right now, he's underwater. And that was pretty cool. So there you go. Just to show you, it's very possible. Here we have two pilots flying. Building the Angel of Death. Oh boy. Sometimes on the server I'll add pure in. Does it take more processing to do multiplayer? No, it actually loads its own save. It actually performs pretty well. And to be honest, I haven't my computer handles it just well, and my computer is quite dated, but it works just well. Oh no, this airplane does not sync very well. It doesn't even try to sync. There is a BD Armory does have a variant for Lunar multiplayer, so you can shoot at one another. It does work. It's just it is kind of hit or miss sometimes, but it does work. So we do have another server sometimes that I launch for that, and we're gonna fly over and see if he nails this ocean landing. And you can see here, it actually handles it pretty well. When you get a lot of airplanes in the air, then it can be a little problematic. Just because there's a lot of people sinking. Trying to see if he nails that landing. Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Time warp works in subspace. So if you go into time warp, you will go into your own subspace, and then you will synchronize back once you're back out of. You can synchronize back once you're out of time warp. So it handles it all in subspace bubbles, one could say. Nailed it. Time warp can be a little flaky at times with it, but for the most part, it does work. Yeah, basically you are your own little entity flying around, and then you go to Duna, and then you can synchronize back to everyone. So it does work in that fashion, and it works pretty well at times. There are some times where you will get a visit from the Kraken, which is inevitable since, I mean, like you said, the game's not really built for that. Yeah, you can actually you can time warp all the way to Duna or all the way to Lathe or wherever you're going, and then you can sync back to everyone, and you'll just be back on their time. It's not going to warp you backwards. You'll be back at their time, but you'll be at your different location in their time. So you'll be at Duna, the same place you were, just back on the synchronized time. Planes were on the. You know what? I always just go to Kerbal X. That's my go-to. Yeah, Kerbal X to me is a lot better. But let me get this bird landed, and let me also go and handle laundry and other fun things. I bought something. Factorio? Did you buy Factorio? Alright, no air brakes on this one. Just good old fashioned flying. There we go. Ah. I need to do predictive stuff too. This is distracting. Oh, you are in luck. This is definitely the end of the stream. But Factorial is amazing. I've been trying to convince him to buy Factorial for so long, and Factorial is so much fun, and we have to do a stream of Factorial eventually. Yeah. Other than that, things like Avorion is my other go-to. I love Avorion. But anyhow, thank you all for stopping by. Let me go and get some laundry and dishwasher stuff done so I can, keep this house up and going. If you haven't yet, jump over to our Discord, join us. We have weird conversations, great conversations, science conversations, all types of crazy things. But we're all over the place. Potentially next Saturday, potentially yes. Either next Saturday or next Friday. We will see which one it will be. But stay tuned. Check out the channel if you haven't yet. Ton of videos on there. I'm actually making a new engine for Pure, so stay tuned for that one. And I hope to catch you guys in the next weekend. I do have to go, though. Peace and thank you all. All right, let me make sure I press the right